Alright, what's good, y'all? Mob Plays here, back here for another video, and I know, but it's been a little minute since I uploaded, but it's cool though. It's cool. We're back. You know what I mean? This video took way longer, bro. I recorded this 2 months ago. I'm just now finishing it. I recorded it last year, bro. Technically last year, but yeah. I just wanted to finish this video because it's been in the vault for way too long. So I was gonna keep going every single day to finish this video. You know, school started. I got work. I'm in track now. I got track practices and stuff like that. So it's really just been taking up my time. I wasn't able to edit like how I want to. But yeah, 100-day bunker challenge is here for y'all. Hope y'all enjoy the video. Let's go.
All right, day 61 kicks off with some classic chaos. Harley woke up to a monster under his bed, but instead of being terrified, he made friends with it. Harley out here socializing with literal monsters, but you know, it's cool. Except I didn't know that, so I had Teresa come and spray it. And just like that, Harley lost his only friend. Oh well, everyone went back to sleep after that little, incident, and eventually it was time for school. Now I had the genius idea to put solar panels so when the annoying power holiday nonsense hits, we can still keep the lights on. We started small with one row and decided to test it out. But then things started to take a turn. I got in my head to have a baby with the Grim Reaper, just don't ask. We started flirting with him again, and it turns out he's non-committal. That's why he rejected us the first time we met. It makes sense now. Meanwhile, we fed Luna, our cat, and I decided to explore the Social Bunny app. It's basically Sims, Twitter, or Instagram, so naturally I wanted a little adding spree and connect to Sharon's with all our friends, cause why not? Then the holiday hit and the power went out. I thought the solar panels were working, so we added more. Turns out they were working because the power came back before the holiday even ended. So, now back to Grim. Couldn't invite him over, so I had to cheat a little bit and summon him. But Sharon was sad, probably still mourning Balu's death. So flirting wasn't really working. That's why I remembered she had an emotional potion in the mail. After drinking it, Sharon went from sad to seriously flirty real quick. Like, she took a honey pack level flirty. But yeah, after that, flirting became a breeze after that. And Sharon and Grim finally shared their first kiss. Things were looking promising, so we tried to woohoo. And that's when we learned Grim doesn't woohoo with women. Girls? Maybe. Bro, who knows, bro? Either way, Grim just keeps us guessing, man. Day 62 started off interesting. In the middle of the night, Harley got up to use the bathroom. Was so tired he fell asleep right there in the bathroom. Didn't even pee. He just passed out. Really? How does this even happen? I don't know. Today was love day, but as usual, we don't care. The kids went off to school while Sharon woke up and decided to clean out the bad leftovers in the fridge. But guess who was already here? The maid. But she barely does anything around the house, so I figured, why not give her this task? But I already cleaned it up, so. After breakfast, it was time to call Grim over again. Of course, we had to summon him because, the game won't let us just invite him over like a normal sim. Sharon was sad again, so we put on another emotion potion. This time a happy one, though. For some reason, even after drinking it, she was still sad. It said it worked, but obviously it didn't. Turns out she was having workout withdrawals, so I had her hop on the treadmill for a quick run. Problem solved. Now, this is the real issue, right? To have a baby with Grim, we need to do a science baby, but that means leaving the bunker, and well, you know me. And I did the baby because let's be real, you're not even really watching it for the challenge for real. You're just watching to see what happens. So anywho, we went to the hospital, had the baby girl. Her name was Ariana. With the new addition to the family, we had to expand the bunker to give her room. Her room is really basic right now. She's a newborn, so it's not like she's doing much anyway. But of course, we didn't stop there. We aged her up to an infant, and Ariana gained the calm trait. Naturally, we had to get her fitted in some clean outfits, of course. After making sure she was all set, we wrapped up the day. Day 63 started off with, the usual chaos. Harley had another monster under his bed. This time, he didn't bother making friends with it, so Teresa came to help. Except, help is a strong word because instead of spraying the monster, she just laid in his bed. And then she started getting scared of the monster herself. Like, bro, what? A teen getting scared of a kid's monster? Nah, this game is actually broken sometimes. But eventually she got it together and sprayed the monster and everyone went back to sleep. The morning kicked off with Teresa working on her logic skill. She's now level 9. That's pretty crazy considering she's still a teen. But then we got some sad news. Her aunt Katrina passed away, which made her really upset. Once Sharon woke up, it was time for some baby duties. Ariana got a diaper change and her first ever bubble bath. You know, milestone moment right there. After that, Sharon grabbed a quick meal and hit the treadmill for a workout. It's been a while since Sharon worked on the artistic side, so I had her pull out the tablet and got back into painting. Meanwhile, we learned Harley actually does have a real friend. Her name is Aubrey, but she was super mad for some reason. No idea why, but I let them set it out on their own. Sharon finished the painting, sold it, and got right back to work creating more. We're all about that grind, man, I'm telling you. While she was busy, we realized Teresa's birthday is coming up soon, you know. Okay, so now she's actually becoming an adult now. Before wrapping up, we checked in on Ariana. She was doing great, so with everyone's needs met, we called it a night. Day 64 marked the start of summer, and things kicked off with Teresa and Harley in the kitchen. Well, more like Teresa making breakfast, and while Harley just stood there, watching like he was like supervising or something. But after breakfast, they played a friendly game of chess together. Sharon eventually woke up and went straight into mom mode, taking care of Ariana. And of course, Ariana decided to spice things up by peeing on her during a diaper change, you know. Classic baby move. The bunker was looking super dusty, so I had Teresa grab the vacuum and clean the place. After that, everyone kind of just did their own thing. Harley hopped on the computer to play some games. Teresa kept working on her chess skills. And Sharon started upgrading the treadmill in the dungeon. Ariana needed some attention, so we took care of her needs and made sure she was all good. Then we realized we were running low on eco parts for upgrades. So Sharon got to work crafting more parts and moved on to upgrading the second treadmill. Gotta keep the dungeon in top shape, man, I'm telling you. After a productive day, everyone just went to sleep. Day 65, and guess what? We started with the same old routine. A monster under Harley's bed. At this point, it's basic tradition, for real. Teresa came to spray it like usual, and then we moved on with our day. It's Monday, which means the kids finally went back to school, thank God. Sharon woke up and took care of Ariana like clockwork. She's now a level 8 in parenting, which feels right since, you know, she's raising 3 kids. After giving Ariana a bath, the bills rolled in, you know, 5,800 simoleons. But honestly, you know, that's chump change for us, because, you know, we basically rich for real. So, like, you know, I mean, the place starting to look dusty again. We did a little vacuuming before the kids came home. Once they were back, I decided it was time to upgrade the third treadmill in the dungeon. But of course, we needed more parts. So Sharon got to crafting and even hit level 3 in fabrication. Slowly but surely, you know, but we're getting there. We checked on Ariana to make sure she was good and then helped Harley on with this screw project. Poor kid was getting tired though, so we wrapped it up and everyone headed to bed. Day 66 started bright and early with Ariana crying. You know, classic baby behavior. First thing on the agenda was changing her diaper. After that, I decided to have Teresa skip school today. She's already an A student, and with her birthday coming up, I feel like there was no point in sending her. Birthday prep began. Teresa baked her own cake, added the candles, and blew them out. Just like that, she aged into a young adult. She gained the practice make perfect trait, which, yeah, sounds pretty self-explanatory. I also picked a successful lineage aspiration for her because it fits. She was super smart growing up, so I totally see her wanted to pass that on to her kids someday. Meanwhile, Sharon was dealing with her workout withdrawal again. She was so uncomfortable she couldn't even work out, so I sent her for a mud bath to at least get her mood to just uncomfortable. Spoiler, it didn't work. Then Harley's computer broke, and of course Sharon had to fix it. But big moves for Teresa today. She started her career as an astronaut with her sky-high logic skill. I feel like she'll crush it. We helped Ariana with her needs again and realized her birthday is just around the corner. Thank goodness though. Things are always so much easier once they hit that toddler stage. To wrap up the day, Teresa decided to start her workout journey with Sharon mentoring her. I thought it might help Sharon's workout withdrawal too, but nope. So after all, everyone just called it a night. Day 67 started with, you know, no surprise, Ariana needed help. I think it was her diaper, so we took care of that first. Then out of nowhere, Sharon randomly just got dirty. I don't know how. I have no idea what she was up to, but you know, we got her in the shower and then she gave Ariana a bath. After that, Sharon breastfeeded Ariana, changed her diaper again, and got settled back in bed. Oh, and speaking of Sharon, her period came today, so we had to get her all situated for that. Then we got a call from Harley's school. Apparently, he thought it would be funny to draw an inappropriate picture and show it to the class. I admit, you know, it was pretty funny to me when I first read it, but he needs to learn some manners, so we told the teacher to confiscate it and punish him. Big day for Teresa, too. Her first day as an astronaut. I already know she's going to really do well. While she was at work, Sharon was feeling the heat from the heat wave, so we switched her into something, you know, cooler. Also decided to treat her to a bath with rose petals since she's been dealing with a cold. Hopefully it helped her feel a bit better. Meanwhile, Teresa got offered extra training at work, and you know we said yes. You know, always gotta take those opportunities. The maid was already at the house, but for some reason, I decided Sharon should clean the bathtub herself. Afterward, we all just sat down and watched a movie. Harley came home from school, super tired, and she just went straight to bed. Sharon hit the treadmill for a workout, but then out of nowhere, our cat Luna passed away. We were all pretty shaken, but Ariana needed attention, so we focused on her for the time being. Later, we added a fireplace to the bunker and placed Luna's urn on the mantle alongside the values. Then I realized it was Ariana's birthday, so we quickly baked her a cake, let her blow out the candles, and she aged up into a toddler. She gained her angelic trait, thank goodness. Her a new bed, a high chair, and a tablet to help her with her skills. Finally, Sharon had her usual midnight meal and called it a night. Day 68 began with potty training Ariana for the first time. It was a bit of a mess as expected, but hey, progress is progress. She was also hungry, so we gave her a sandwich to keep her happy. Now that Ariana's a toddler, we can jump straight into skill building mode. Sharon was being the night owl as she is and went back to sleep after helping Ariana. But by the time Sharon woke up, Ariana was the one who was tired. So we tucked her into bed with a little bedtime story. While Ariana was napping, we noticed the sink in Sharon's bathroom was broken. So we got that fixed up. Then we did a bit of vacuuming to keep the bunker clean. After Ariana woke up, it was right back to potty training. Practice make perfect. Once she was done, we read her another bedtime story and got her back to sleep. Sharon made sure to get her workout in for the day as usual, while Harley and Teresa spent time playing chess together. But Teresa's mood was off, She was starting to feel burnt out. So we decided to repurpose the old pep room into a yoga studio. Once the yoga mat was set up, Teresa tried out some poses to help relax and shake off that burnout. With everyone's needs taken care of, we called it a night. Day 69 kicked off with the usual toddler routine, feeding Ariana and getting in another potty training session. Progress is steady, and we're determined to get her all trained up soon. Harley headed off to school bright and early while Ariana kept busy working on her skills using her tablet. We really love a productive toddler. Teresa finally woke up, grabbed a quick bite, and rushed off to her job. Back in the bunker, decided it was bath time for Ariana, and not long after, Harley came home from school. Once Ariana was clean, it was right back to potty training. We're not letting up until she's a pro, I swear. Afterward, we made sure she had a good meal to keep her energy up. With Ariana settled for the moment, Sharon finally found time to hit the treadmill and get her workout in. After that same time, Teresa got home from work. Then when we noticed a big issue. So most of our solar panels just wasn't working. Teresa took charge and started repairing the broken panels, managing to fix a good number of them before she started feeling dazed. Rather than push her too hard, we decided to save the rest for another day. By that time, the bunker quieted down already. Everyone was already in the bed, so Teresa turned in for the night, and day 69 came to a close. Day 70 was a good day. The day started with Ariana's morning routine, feeding her and cleaning out her potty chair. She finished her meal real quickly, so we got right to the big event of the day, Harley's birthday. We baked a cake and blew out the candles, and just like that, Harley became a teen. He gained the foodie trait, which felt perfect for his new aspiration to become a master chef. Of course, we had to give him a fresh new look to match his age and ambition, and well, we noticed he inherited a little extra weight from his father, but let's be real, Santa's bill might have passed down to him, so we got Harley started on the treadmill right away. Meanwhile, Sharon's kept things balanced by reading Ariana a bedtime story and getting her own workout in for the day. She also started mentoring Harley during his fitness sessions, which was a win-win. He's gaining skills, and she's feeling accomplished as a parent. Teresa continued working on her fitness too, keeping her yoga game strong. She also achieved a major accomplishment, maxing out all her logic skills, W Teresa in the chat, bro. With Harley's new chapter as a teen, we decided to give him a room a little makeover. After Teresa's midnight workout, the whole household called it a night, wrapping up another productive day in the bunker. Day 71 brought a big moment for Ariana. She went to the bathroom all by herself. We're so proud of her progress. When Sharon woke up, she jumped in to help with the bath time to make sure Ariana had a good meal. Afterwards, Sharon kicked off her daily workout, and Teresa joined in with Sharon's mentoring her. Before long, Harley joined the session, turning into a family fitness event. It's awesome to see that everybody's getting to that mode, you know what I mean? I made a new discovery today. Toddlers can grab their own servings. So now Ariana can grab leftovers straight from the fridge, making things a lot easier for everyone. Later, Teresa needed a shower after the intense workout, and Harley used that time to wait at the chess table. His social bar was low, so he was ready to hang out as soon as she was done. Speaking of Teresa, I checked to see if she had any lover interests, and there was a werewolf for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why. And I thought, why not keep the family tradition of unique relationships alive, right? But since they haven't talked before, we'll have to work on that connection. While Sharon cleaned the bunker downstairs, Teresa took on the never-ending task of fixing and cleaning the solar panels. She got through about half of the panels at the front of the lot, but called it a night. The day ended on a productive note, with Sharon getting some much-needed rest and Teresa wrapping up her projects. Day 72 kicked off with Teresa fixing her sink. With her astronaut career in mind, I figured building her handy skill early is a smart move. Her social bar was a little low today, so she took time to chat with Sharon before jumping into her workout. Speaking of Sharon, we found out her birthday is coming up. Honestly, I'm not sure what to do for her at this stage. She's been such a big part of keeping everything running smoothly, but as an elder, her role will definitely shift. For now, she's focused on helping everyone else. Ariana's feeling tired, so Sharon stepped in with her usual loving care and read her a story to help her fall asleep. Once Ariana was down, Sharon was back to mentoring Teresa during her workout. Harley had a school project to finish, and Sharon stepped up again to help him out. I have no idea what the project was supposed to be, but hey, they finished it together. That's what counts, man. Afterwards, Harley called it a night and went straight to bed. Sharon had a quick meal and then followed suit, ending another productive day in the bunker. Day 73 started with Ariana's social bar running low, but we found a quick fix. Having her talk to her stuffed animal, problem solved. Teresa kicked off her morning with the treadmill run as usual, and Sharon joined in to mentor her. Honestly, Teresa's fitness progress is impressive. She's really toning up. While we were keeping busy, I remember the bills were due. Damn. Teresa quickly handed those, then went straight back to working out before heading off to work. Meanwhile, in Harley's room, the toilet mysteriously broke even though he wasn't home. Sharon stepped in to fix it and clean up the mess because, of course, Sharon is the glue holding everything together. With some downtime, I had her work on her fabrication skill. Things got messy though. I didn't realize the fabricator could leave paint all over her. But when Teresa got home, she brought exciting news, promotion. She's now a command center lead. Definitely proud of her of killing it at work. She celebrated by playing a little chess with Harley, and we realized Ariana's birthday is on the same day as Sharon's. It's going to be one big celebration. Sharon cooked dinner at the end of the day, even with the paint splattered on her. Everyone had a good meal and then called it a night. Day 74 kicked off with a big milestone, Ariana's birthday. Teresa baked her a birthday cake, added the candles, and helped Ariana blow them out. Just like that, Ariana aged up into a child and it gained the creative trait. With her growing up, it was time to give her a room a glow up. We redecorated and even added a personal bathroom for her since everyone else already had one. I think it turned out great. It's perfect for her. Sharon, on the other hand, still had paint all over her for some mysterious reason, even after taking a shower. To lift her spirits, I had her spar with the robot, which seemed to help. Meanwhile, I realized we haven't updated Ariana's outfit yet, so we did a quick wardrobe change. Nothing over the top, just something simple but cool. Harley had a little plan of his own today. He wanted to bring Aubrey over again, and it turns out he has a big crush on her. I decided to test the waters and got Harley to flirt with her. And at first it was going well, and he tried to embrace her, and let's just say it went downhill, man. Later on, we had another birthday to celebrate, Sharon's. She baked her own cake, blew out the candles, and officially aged into an elder. Since this entire challenge has been following Sharon's journey into the bunker, it got me thinking, when Sharon eventually passes away, how should we continue? Should we end the challenge there or have someone else pick it up and carry the legacy forward? Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Day 75 brought the save power day, but luckily our solar panels kept the lights on without a hitch. Sharon spent most of the day honing her fabrication skills, determining to level up in her craft. Teresa started her morning, some yoga practice, and then sharpened her mind with a game of chess. Meanwhile, Harley decided to hit the gym. Of course, Sharon joined him to mentor and make sure he was staying focused. After a quick shower, Harley headed right back to the gym, and this time Teresa joined in the workout session. Once Teresa finished her workout, she took on the never-ending task of fixing and cleaning the solar panels. She managed to get a few done, but on the third panel she got shocked, so I decided to call it for the day before anything worse happens. Sharon kept on working on the fabrication scale well into the evening before everyone finally wrapped up and called it night. Not a super eventful day, but we're still making progress. Day 76 started with Harley and Ariana heading off to school. Leaving the house quiet for a bit, Sharon noticed the place was getting pretty dusty, so she tackled that first thing by vacuuming the bunker. I decided to check which skills Sharon's was close to maxing out, and her gardening still stood out at level 8. It's been a while since she had a garden, so I thought, why not give her another small one? Harley's room was the perfect size for some rearranging, so we made space for a hallway and moved Harley into a new room. Once the pots were set, Sharon got to planning. Teresa was feeling a bit lonely, so she and Sharon had a quick chat to raise her social bar. Later in the day, the kids came home from school, and Sharon shifted her focus to practicing her charisma skills in the mirror. I noticed one of Sharon's aspirations was to help her kids with their homework, so she jumped in to assist both Harley and Ariana. While everyone seems to have their own focus in the house, I wanted Ariana to explore something creative. Music felt like a great fit for her, so we got her a violin to get started on her musical journey. After a busy day of skills, gardening, and homework, the household sat down to eat before calling it a night. Day 77 started with Sharon feeling tense, so she decided to unwind with some video games. Meanwhile, Ariana's social bar was running low, and Harley stepped up as a big brother, joking around with her to lift her spirits. After that, Harley joined Teresa for a workout session, and of course, Sharon jumped into the mentor. Ariana's aspiration turned out to be an artistic one, but I decided to tweak it to focus more on music. Since she's already showing so much promise there. To ease her into creative journey, he had her start with some paintings on the activity table. On a whim, I remembered I could summon Sims, so I looked up that werewolf that I spotted before and brought him over. Teresa tried to talk to him, but the conversation didn't go as planned. It just wasn't clicking. Despite the hiccups, Ariana had a productive day. She leveled up to 7 in creativity and even knocked out the first milestone of her aspiration. However, the play with 3 toys tags was oddly picky about which toys counted, so we had to tackle that another day. By the time the evening rolled around, Ariana was tired from all the creativity and called it a night. Day 78 kicked off with Harley getting his morning workout in, with Sharon coming in to mentor him as usual. Later, Teresa joined the gym session, adding to the productivity vibe of the day. With Harley getting into great shape, I decided he'd probably make a good addition to the football team. Just another way to explore his potential. Even after the group session, Harley didn't stop. He hopped right back on the treadmill to keep pushing himself. Meanwhile, Sharon got some food cooking to keep everyone fueled, and Teresa took on the chore of vacuuming to keep the place tidy. Out in the garden, the plants had some sprouting, so Sharon stepped out to harvest them, adding to her progress in gardening. For some reason, I decided to send Teresa out to fix the solar panels in the middle of the rain. It wasn't my brightest moment, but she got the job done without an accent. With the house in good shape and the day winding down, everyone eventually called it a night. Day 79 started quickly with the kids heading off to school. Sharon, after waking up, tended to the garden. Realizing her gardening skill wasn't progressing quickly enough with just 2 plants, I decided to add another planter pot to speed things up. Once the gardening was done, Sharon shifted her focus to improving her charisma skill, working on them in the mirror. Later in that day, Ariana had a school project to finish, so she got started on it right away. When Teresa returned from work, I had her fix more solar panels, continuing to maintain the house energy's flow. After tending to her needs, Sharon let Ariana a hand with her project. It was a nice bonding moment for them. Later, when Sharon's social bar started dipping, she chatted with Harley to lift her mood. Once Ariana wrapped up her schoolwork and cleaned up her area, she headed off to bed, bringing another productive day in the bunker to a close. Day 80 began with the kids heading off to school. I realized I had forgotten about the bills, so Teresa took care of those quickly to avoid any issues. Meanwhile, Sharon turned her attention to the crops, tending to them to keep the garden thriving. Ariana reached a big milestone today, maxing out her creativity skill. With that achieved, she can now move on developing her actual music skills. Excited to see where she takes it. Teresa went outside to continue her maintenance work on the solar panels, keeping everything running smooth. After cleaning up the trash left behind her work, the day came to a quiet close as everyone went to bed. Day 81 kicked off with Harley starting his day in the gym, working on his fitness. Meanwhile, Sharon got to vacuuming the house, which desperately needed some tidying. When she finished, she joined Harley in the gym to mentor him throughout his workout. In a surprising twist, Ariana woke up wearing a bear costume. I made her take it off, but she ended up being sad about not wearing it anymore. Sometimes you just can't win with these people, man. When Teresa finally woke up, she got to work finishing Sharon's tub and cleaning up the mess afterwards. Ariana's social bar was running low, so she spent time with chatting with Sharon to feel better. Teresa had an interesting, though short-lived, interaction with the werewolf. She tried to strike up a conversation, but he quickly grew bored, so we decided to leave it at that. Afterward, Teresa worked on cleaning and fixing the solar panels again, keeping the house powered and eco-friendly. To wrap up the day, family sat down to eat together. Sharon tended to her garden as part of her evening routine. Teresa and Harley decided to squeeze in a late night workout session before everyone finally called it a night and went to bed. Day 82 began with the kids heading off to school. Sharon started her day tending to her garden and then practicing her charisma skill. Meanwhile, Teresa took on the task of cleaning and fixing the solar panels to keep everything running smoothly. When the kids got back to school, Ariana's back in her bear costume. It was a lighthearted moment that didn't last long because disaster struck. Out of nowhere, Teresa was shocked to death while working on the solar panels. At that moment, I thought, bro, forget the challenge, bro. We need Teresa, man, for real. Sharon rushed to the surface to plead with the Grim Reaper himself. Given their history, I was hoping he'd cut some slack, but sadly he declined. Desperate to bring Teresa back, I searched for a way to revive her and discovered that cooking an ambrosia meal could help her bring back to life. But to make ambrosia, Sharon would need to reach level 10 in gourmet cooking. Thankfully, Sharon already had a high gardening and regular cooking skills, so we focused entirely on leveling her gourmet skill. Sharon cooked dish after dish, but the day events had taken a toll on her and she eventually had to rest. The mission to save Teresa is far from over, but we're not giving up. Day 83 was a somber start as the family was still mourning Teresa's loss. The kids went out to school, leaving Sharon to pick up the pieces. Determined to save Teresa, Sharon got started to cooking, focusing on leveling up her gourmet cooking skill. While checking the ingredients for ambrosia, I discovered we needed a death flower. To grow one, Sharon's gardening skill would need to hit level 10 so we can get a rare seed packet. This meant we had to expand the garden area significantly, so that's now part of the plan. Another required ingredient is an angelfish, which posed a bigger challenge. I tried to place a pond inside of the bunker for fishing, but the game wouldn't allow it. While this broke the rules of the challenge a bit, I wanted to stay as true to the spirit of the challenge as possible. So Harley will be tasked with fishing for us. For now though, everyone needed to focus on their needs to lift their spirits. Harley and Ariana played chess together before the family turned in for the night. The mission to bring Teresa back is a long journey, but we're not giving up. Day 84 kicked off with Sharon tackling the mess in the bunker by vacuuming. Once the space was tidy, it was meant to the mission, reviving Teresa. Sharon focused on her cooking, which was already at a level 8, and just 2 more dishes, she hit level 10, one step closer to Ambrosia. Meanwhile, Harley's social bar was low, so we took a quick break to chat with Sharon before heading outside to fish for the elusive angelfish. Sharon shifted her focus to the gardening skill next, which required a major upgrade to the garden. And by upgrade, I mean we really expanded it. After placing down all the new pots, Sharon's got to planning. While Sharon was making great progress, Harley's fishing luck wasn't so great. He only managed to catch an apple, but that's okay because I heard angelfish are rare, so it was expected to take some time. Sharon eventually went to bed with a productive day, but Harley kept fishing into the night. I don't know angelfish, but I found a video showing a spot where they're supposedly common, so we'll try that next time. The mission is still on track. Day 85 began with Sharon getting right back to work on her expanding the garden, finish up the plants she left off the day before. With both Sharon and Harley grinding so hard to bring Teresa back, the social bars had taken a big hit. To fix that, they took a quick break to chat and lift each other's spirits. After their little pep talk, Sharon drove straight back into the gardening work. We're so close to maxing out her gardening skill, and soon we'll be one step closer to bringing Teresa back. The progress continues, and the determination is real. Day 86 kicked off with the kids heading off to school. Once Sharon sorted out her needs, it was back to the gardening grind. Not long after planting a few more crops, Sharon hit level 10 in the gardening. With that milestone achieved, we jumped into build mode to grab the rare seed packets, and just like magic, we got the death flower. The only thing left was the angelfish. When Harley got home from practice, we wasted no time heading to the new fishing spot. After about 10 minutes of casting and reeling, we finally caught the angelfish. Hyped, we went back to the bunker and checked the recipe book. That's when I realized we still needed one more ingredient, the potion of youth. Thankfully, that was an easy fix. We swapped around aspirations and racked up enough satisfaction points to grab it. With everything ready, a filthy and exhausted Sharon whipped up the ambrosia milk. Teresa sat down, took a bite, and then cued the flashing lights and dramatic sound. She's back. After all that chaos, we had to log off because that was a lot to handle. Day 87 began with Teresa getting her job back. Since she passed away, she was fired from the astronaut career, so now she's starting fresh at level 2. Both Sharon and Teresa were feeling pretty low on social, so they took time to chat and catch up. When the kids got home, Harley waited no time and got straight to his homework. Meanwhile, Ariana was completely exhausted and went to bed for a quick nap. With the garden all maxed out and running smoothly, I started thinking about its future. I don't want all of Sharon's hard work to go to waste, so I decided it's time to invest in something meaningful for her kids or even her grandkids someday. The plan? Planting dragon fruit, the most expensive crop we can grow in the bunker. Cleared out space for it, and Sharon will get started on her legacy project soon. After a long day of getting back on track, everyone called it a night. Day 88 started with us clearing more space in the garden for additional dragon fruit. Once it grows and is ready to harvest, it will really start to pay off. Sharon took a quick break from gardening to chat with Teresa before Teresa had to head off to work. And today was a special day. It was Ariana's birthday. We baked her a cake, she blew out the candles, and now she's an official teenager. She gained her romantically reserved trait, and with that, I decided to give her a soulmate aspiration. To match her new creative vibe, we gave her a fresh makeover to look the part. Her room got an update too. We cleared out all the childish things and added an adult violin so she can continue developing her musical talent. The rest of the day was pretty productive. Sharon worked on her charisma skill in the mirror. Harley was focused on his workout, and Ariana practiced her violin. When Teresa came home from work, she went straight to fixing the solar panels, but this time we kept a close eye on her. No repetitive, accidents allowed. Afterwards, everyone wrapped up the day and went to sleep. Day 89 began with the kids heading off to school and us clearing more space in the gardens to prepare for the dragon fruit that would soon take over. Once Teresa woke up, she got right back to working on the solar panels. Unfortunately, she got shocked again, so we paused that for the moment and made sure she cleaned up the mess before heading off to work. Since the solar panels was still out of commission, Conservation Day really hit us this time, leaving us in the dark. When the kids got home, Harley jumped right into the workout routine where Ariana focused on finishing her homework. Sharon continued building her charisma skill, and as soon as Ariana was done with homework, she practiced her violin. By the end of the day, Teresa returned home from work, and the family wrapped up their day by heading to bed. Day 90 marked the final stretch, only 10 days left in the bunker. Sharon kicked off the day by clearing more space in the garden for the growing dragon fruits. Teresa started her morning with a calming yoga session before heading off to work. Meanwhile, Sharon vacuumed the bunker to clear out all the dust that had been piling up. When Ariana got home from school, she focused on her homework while Sharon continued honing her charisma skill. Later, Harley came back from practice with some exciting news. He was promoted to an actual team member. Honestly, I thought he already was, but apparently not. He celebrated the milestone with a solid workout session, reaching level 9 in fitness. Afterwards, Sharon and Harley had a quick chat, and Teresa whipped up a quick meal for herself before everyone called it a night and headed to bed. Day 91, Harley had a big day. Sharon helped him out with his workout before practicing her charisma skills, and Harley played chess with Ariana. It was Harley's birthday, so Sharon baked him a cake, and after blowing out the candles, he aged up into an adult, gaining the bookworm trait. He also became valedictorian and applied for the athletic career. Ariana worked on her violin skills. Sharon prepared more space in the garden. Teresa did her yoga workout, and after a quick chat with Ariana, she went back to sleep to fix her schedule. The first day of summer started with Ariana finishing her homework and practicing violin. Sharon checked on the dragon fruits that were starting to sprout, while Harley worked out and Teresa maintained the solar panels. Sharon practiced her charisma and chatted with Teresa. When Harley got home from work, angry, I don't know why, he hit the treadmill to burn off the frustration, and everyone went to bed after that. Day 93, Ariana went to sleep while Teresa cleaned the dusty bunker. Then Sharon harvested and planted the new dragon fruits. Teresa paid the bills and joined Harley for a workout session. Harley maxed out his fitness skill and started mentoring Teresa. Since his job required charisma, he practiced in front of a mirror. Ariana worked on his school project with Sharon's help, and Teresa upgraded more solar panels before the household called it a night. Day 94, with Sharon's age counter running low. The hope was she could make it through the challenge, so Teresa worked out, mentored by Sharon, before heading off to work with Harley. Sharon harvested and replanted more dragon fruit during the day. Once everyone came home, Teresa fixed the dishwasher and the day ended. Harley started his day with a workout while Sharon harvested and replanted crops. She started feeling lonely, so she called Dina to chat. Teresa returned home with the promotion to command center lead. Again, she also came and maintained the solar panels. Old gravestone, something, real small. Marking the spot where she had previously died. After that, everyone went to sleep. Day 96, Ariana went to school with Sharon cleaning the bunker and tending the garden. The power holiday hit again, so we didn't have any lights. So we decided to check out the generator and refuel it and see what was wrong, and hopefully that would help, but it really didn't. So we just added more solar panels just in case. Harley and Teresa then worked out. Ariana completed her homework, and then the day ended with everyone going to sleep. Day 97, the day started with Ariana going to school. Sharon harvested and replanted crops like always, while Harley and Teresa went to work. Ariana completed her homework after school. Then Sharon cleared more space for the new dragon fruits, and Teresa and Harley went to bed soon after returning home. Day 92, with only 2 days left, Sharon's time was running out. Ariana had a heartfelt talk with Sharon in the morning. More crops were harvested and replanted, and Teresa and Ariana helped clear the garden for Sharon. Ariana grew tired and went to bed early, followed by Sharon. Harley came home angry but went straight to bed, and Teresa stayed up a little later than everyone else to finish clearing the garden before getting tired and falling asleep. The final day in the bunker began with Ariana having another conversation with Sharon. Sharon tended the plants one last time, and later in the day, she soon began to pass away. It was a bittersweet ending to Sharon's journey, as her hard work in the bunker left behind a thriving garden and a strong legacy for her family. It was really cool to see and basically live with Sharon throughout this whole process, and see her progress. I just want to know, since Sharon has now passed away, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to continue with this family, continue with a certain family member? Ariana is still young, or Teresa or Harley. We can all explain it. We can all see all 3 lives if y'all really want to. But just let me know in the comments what challenge we should do with them, or should we even do a challenge, or how should we even expand this? We could change it to a legacy challenge if you guys want. All right, my microphone keep tripping. I don't know why it keep tripping, but yeah. Thank you for going on this route with me, like I said in the previous times and shit like that. And if y'all enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. You know what I mean? Let me know in the comments what y'all want to know with this family, what y'all want to see with this family, for real. Or shoot, hey, for real, if you made it to the end of the video, comment down RIP Sharon, just because, respect to the big homie. You know what I mean? Like I said before, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to your boy. I'll see y'all in the next video, yo. Peace. Yeah, I woke up running, gotta check my green.